Hello everybody, welcome back to the shop. 10 more minutes. F105 landing gear fixing action. Okay. Oh, the shop's still a mess. I've just been chilling and had one of my fans show up from Colorado and driving through town, wanted to come by. Met him, and pretty good old boy, old Sid Gates. What's up, Sid? But anyway, Dad came over again today. He brought my part back good as new. Bam. Put me a new rod on there, and it's ready to install. I'm gonna go fly it today if I wanted. But anyway, me and Dad was studying these landing gear again, okay? This is the issue. Here, let me turn this around. Quit hitting that dang boom. Screen's starting to go blank a lot on this camera, people. I think I might have outused its usefulness. I hate so. I love that camera because of the fast downloads. It's gonna be a sad day when that thing quits working. The Bob TV just might slow down a little bit. Okay, now let's come here. I want to show you this. I think we got this figured out. Okay. Now if you look right there where that air cylinder's pulling, that first little bit does not go that way. That first little bit goes, it's got to go straight up. See? Can you see it? It's not pulling it towards the cylinder. That is what our issue is. I tell you what, I got these little pancake air cylinders. Man, if they was a little bit shorter, I'd put them things right under there and that'd flop them up. That would work, but that won't work because that ain't an option. It's not an option, that won't work. But what I think, if I unbolt it from down there and move it up to the top, it would give it more of this angle instead of pulling it down when it needs to go up. That's what it's doing. And overlocking just a little bit. If I move them out just a frickle, about that far, it would still lock good, and it wouldn't be so hard to pull it out of that lock. Because that's what the issue is. The first little bit goes straight up. See that? That's going straight up, and that air cylinder's pulling it down. It's pulling it down that way. And I think that's the issue. Now, if this does not work, okay, Century Jet's getting these gear. I called it the other day, and we can take another air cylinder like this. This is a really cool idea. This is Bruce's idea from Century Jet Models. Okay, and you can buy rack and pinion gears. Okay, it's just a flat gear, and you mount it on you drill and tap it, and mount it on the end of an air cylinder, and we can like mount that air cylinder right there, and then put a pinion, just a round gear, on this shaft, on that shaft, okay, and this goes right there, and the air cylinder will push that pinion gear or the straight gear, the rack, and that'll help it too. But we got to keep this one hooked up for the lock, so all we need to do is add that. If it don't work, and this air cylinder here would be perfect for it, and I got two of them. So if this don't work, and I think that's my issue right there, because one gear is working, okay, so it's not a volume deal. I'm not losing my air in flight, but with one gear down, the drag is wanting to pull it one direction. You know, that's why we're putting the gear back down is what we're doing. And three people asked me why I'm letting so many people fly this jet. Okay, guys, there's a couple things here. Okay, number one, I don't have nothing to prove. You know, I've flown this jet. It flies great, but I want to get it on video. Okay, that first guy I let fly in Kentucky, that was Ollie Machine. Hands down, best RC jet pilot in the world. And I want their input. You know, he told me it flies great. Take a little lead out of the nose. You know, so I did. And then Pablo, South Florida, he's another awesome pilot. You know, I don't just hand transmit around. You guys want to fly? You guys want to fly? You know, and he flew it in Kentucky, and he liked it. Told me the same thing. Take some lead out of the nose. See, I like their input. You know, I like other people's input on this, and plus I get to video it. You know, and it's just nothing but helping. You know, in the long run. You know, if they tear it up, hey, there's a chance I'm going to tear this up too. You know what I mean? But I like Pablo, man. He's my new buddy. I'm hoping he's going to go to Waco. Pablo, going to Waco. Joey's going. You know, Joey with the red Ultra Bandit, that's Pablo's buddy, man. I'm hoping he shows up to Waco. So, we can do some more Thunder Chief flying action together. I like old Pablo. He's a good guy, man. Funny. But that's my issue, and that's how I'm going to fix it. I'm ready to get on it right now. I want to get this done and put away and get to some other stuff. Get the rest of them wood cut out. But we're not losing air in flight, and I think my issues right there is just minor. You know, it's just one of them deals, you know. Someone said, if it's easy, everyone do it. But the main thing is it flies good. You know, it's worth attending these little issues. You know. I can't wait to get a flight on it with the gear on. You know? But the first time Pablo flew it in Illinois, you know, because I took out like an 8-ounce hunk of lead out of the nose, and then he flew it and said, "Bob, take out a little more." So I had another piece in there, it's about 4 ounces. I took it out. I took it out and flew a little bit better, man. Did you notice how he was, that last flight, he was doing some nice turning and he landed, he said, "Bob, take out a little more." Because I got that big old 4-pound hump. We're getting her dialed in, baby. We're getting her dialed in. By the time I get all this gear done, this thing's going to be flying great. 22 seconds left. By the time I get all this gear issue solved, this thing is going to be flying great. And I think I just got this gear issue solved, to tell you the truth. So what we're going to do is take out this bolt. Lock tight. But take out this bolt. And move that air cylinder up here. That's a good shot anyway. Put me a little set screw right there. And these bad boys are coming up. Now on the mains, I'm just going to put a set screw on that block. And you got to wait. I think that's going to take care of that too, because it's got the same issue. It's pretty much just the same issue in a different location. It's going too deep into that lock. Zig was long.